What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 National Ideas AI only battle. It seems a lot of people are enjoying it so far, so that's really good. And apparently, I missed this, but a comment picked it up. Portugal's attack that was, they had like 2 units each side of this city of Madrid, and it completely failed. I don't know how, but Spain held them off. And they, sorry, they did a good job there. But we'll continue and see what happens. We got Austria versus... Okay, well that doesn't matter. Completely random one there. What else is going... Oh, Morocco v Spain. Maybe going to lead to something. Maybe. Can the Garamantes defend from Egypt? Possibly not. Possibly not. Egypt's turn is first. Yeah, okay. Well, not a lot of damage. So maybe they'll be safe. Although they did lose these 2 already. Wouldn't get too ahead of myself. Babylon. Couple of new cities. Maybe a bit of a comeback for them. Assyria's also settled some new cities. Egypt snuck one rat. Did they have this already? Maybe they had that already. Maybe I'm going crazy. Portugal pieces out with Belgium, who are surviving Austria's invasion so far. And we are going to have that race for Scandinavia, as I highlighted at the end of last episode. You got Germany definitely sending some settlers over. They could end up with a lot of this, and that could be a smart idea. Their one weakness is no coastal cities, actually. No boats. Warsaw here could fall to Poland. It's so close. Oh, that pikeman just missed out. Maybe somehow they could kill both of these. The Commonwealth could hold on, but sadly they didn't even try to kill one of them, so they've lost their capital, which is another victory for Poland, who's definitely emerging very strong. I removed Russia because they're always winning from the east, and just Poland's just replacing them. That's just great, isn't it? How it happens sometimes. The Dutch also have a settler heading towards Scandinavia, as Cologne settled by Germany, and there you go, the Commonwealth do lose Warsaw to Poland, so they're looking bigger. How is this tile... What? Oh, I guess the Citadels stole this one away, and that's why this is here. Okay. I was gonna say, that looks very messy. Morocco again failed to take anything. That's a surprise from the Garamantes. Thought they would. England and France piecing out with nothing changing hands, although London's having a bit of a rough time. And then the Netherlands peace out with Germany as well, who also add Frankfurt here. Another new city. If they were to buy this tile, they could cut off Denmark's access. That'd be pretty big. And Spain completes the Red Fort, and Austria has pieced out with Belgium with no cities changing hands. But Austria still looks quite good. 4 cities here in the south of the German region. Anyone go to Iceland yet? No, but Germany's exploring it. Spain, yeah, they've held off Portugal pretty well. Not really sure how. Like I said, Madrid was completely surrounded with no Spanish units, and Spain just put up a defense. Do you know what might have affected it? This 71 city defense. I mean, every other city I can see on the screen right now, the most is 41. So 71 is quite a jump. I'm guessing they might have the next level of walls. Maybe some religion bonuses contributing to that. We didn't look at what the actual religion's beliefs were. So I don't know if Spanish Buddhism has any defensive bonuses. 20 combat strength near enemy cities. That doesn't actually apply, but it does apply when they're attacking. No, but I guess Madrid just very high city defense. Obviously helps out. I mean, at this level, that's possibly like one-shot kill on some of these units. Nearly twice as much as all the other cities I can see. Do we see any other 70s? Berlin, 47. 46 in Brussels. No one's near 70 at all. Yeah, no, nothing. I mean, 19's in Denmark. That's very low. 47, as we said. Italy had some 40s, but not more than that. Poland has a 50 here, and a 55. Not seeing any 70s, though. So, yeah, 70 must just be a really good amount of defense. Poland should grab this. They got enough boats. Yeah, I mean, even here, Greece's cities are all like 20s, 30s at best. There was 140. A share, 40. These are cities you'd think would have it quite high. Babylon, 40. Guess Thebes at 58. So yeah, Madrid, just for some whatever combination of factors, is just very strong. So that war ends. Spain and Portugal, and Spain just grabbed the island out of it, which obviously with their exploration bonuses, it's extra production, extra bonuses for that city in general, for the buildings it builds. So yeah, pretty useful, and a blow, certainly a blow to Portugal early on in this game. Oh, and they took this. I didn't see that. They took a city, so yeah, that's bad for Portugal. Great for Spain as well, another coastal city. And the Ottomans just got eliminated by Assyria. Although I say that, they still have some units. They can come back. It's a bit annoying that they can come back, but I don't think... The problem is if I delete my settler without them coming back, sometimes the game ends. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't really understand it. But yeah, obviously if you delete your settler, you can you die sometimes. The Ottomans did not recover it though. Have they not been yet? No, they've been. It's mods. Mods first. Maybe it's the same turn though. Nope. No, I think it's a different turn. Maybe Assyria can keep this. Maybe not. We'll find out very soon. Greece has held on to this as more Polish units come down. No, the Ottomans did retake it, but I think that'll be it. If they lose it again, it should stick. Especially with this knight. Could sneak in. Couple of crossbowman shots. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Oh, no, but next turn. Yeah, Greece is... I think Greece is strong enough to defend just a small area. If it was a big wide area, I'd be concerned. But yeah, a couple little gaps in the mountains. Even this city, they could get away with it if they're lucky. I think, yeah, they have tons of units. So as long as they keep it narrow, neutralize Poland's numbers, that can work. I don't know what Germany is doing. I think they're still trying to attack the Commonwealth and retake Gdansk. There you go, the Ottomans are gone again. I mean, they actually still have plenty of units, so maybe they will stay alive again. Germany added another city in Norway, and Sweden actually added one as well to cut off any growth from Denmark. Not that they've seemed too keen on doing so, but had they wanted to. That is, yes, the end of that. Right, what is next? France adding some land. Morocco didn't have any success in the end against Spain. Carthage is still around. I forgot the Papal States just have a city here. I'm sure Greece may go after them at some point, or Austria could probably go for it pretty safely as well. Looks like we're going to get a city in here. Looks like Greece is going to beat Austria. They both had a settler ready. Looks like Greece will beat them to it and fill out this space. Oh yeah, right there. There's no way Poland gets through there anytime soon. Through a one mountain pass on a hill. That's rough, with all the forest as well. Yeah, so that's definitely great placement from Greece. I don't know, Austria could potentially maybe sneak one on here. You wouldn't get much land, but might change their plan. And there you go, Crimea does go to Poland, but now Greece isn't going to lose anything else, so it doesn't matter too much. And Belgium has entered the industrial era. And it is time, it's turn 150, we'll have another look at the info addicts. I think we only looked last episode, but we made it through 50. Oh, no, we're not going to look at them. Never mind. Game is not enjoying that. Okay, let me save and see. Just have all the history of games. There, let me see if I'll do it, if it'll do it. No, not going to work for me. Not going to show me. Sometimes you just have to do it when... Oh, there we go. Population then. Egypt still more than double, and in fact growing lead with 33 million. Belgium in second, then Poland, then Austria, and then France. But look at the difference. I mean, France is 1/4 of Egypt, almost. Crop yield, Poland now leads the way as the biggest, then it's Egypt, then Spain, Assyria, and Greece. So very different. Poland and Egypt were in both, but they're two of the best civs, but the other three were different. Production, Egypt leads the way ahead of Poland, Austria, Assyria, and Spain. Biggest economies, we've got Poland, Egypt, Spain, France, Assyria. Okay, so now we're starting to see not the same 5, or maybe 7, 8, 9 that will show up at the same time. Land, Poland leads Assyria, Egypt, Greece, and Spain. Military, France has the biggest by quite a long way, and then it's Austria in second before Egypt, Poland, and Spain. Social policies is led, well, a bit of a tie between Greece, Egypt, Assyria and Austria there. As the leaders, Papal States and Belgium also on 13. Techs, Belgium has the most currently at 39. It's 38 for Austria, Egypt, Milan as well. Although bear in mind Egypt had 2 less at the start because of their position. So, and Poland as well, who are up here on 37 with Portugal, Spain and Germany. Milan did get the rationalism policies at the beginning as well, so they're going to keep up for a while. Because, I mean, the other civs don't even have access to that policy tree yet. Actually, probably do now. We're in the industrial era. We're going to see ideologies fairly soon. Cities, who have we got? Poland with 16, Assyria 13, Greece with 12, Spain has 10, and Morocco and Egypt then have 8 each. Science output, Egypt leads the way ahead of Poland, Austria, Assyria and France. Culture is Assyria, Greece, Egypt, France and Byzantium. Wonders, Egypt has 6, 4 for Austria, Belgium and Spain. That would be big if one of these two took the other one out. Probably won't happen now, but never know. Spain 4, Scotland 3 and then a few 1s. Great works, Papal State and Milan with 5 each in Italy. So there you go, Renaissance obviously going on there, a lot of paintings. Maybe Belgium also got 5, and then Spain, Portugal, Assyria, Austria, Byzantium and Greece with 4. Trade routes, who's got the most? Scotland and Egypt currently lead the way with 6. I believe the Petra, is it Petra? Gives you a free caravan route, extra caravan route, and then Scotland has Colossus for the free cargo ship. But most of the others, as you can see, on 5. Tourism, the Papal States currently receives the most tourism in 800 AD. Austria then in 2nd, Belgium 3rd, Milan and Portugal. That seems to make sense. Italy, Belgium, Austria, Portugal seem like great places to go. And what have we got? Denmark versus the Netherlands as well. Not sure that will matter. And here we go, biggest religions. There's actually a race for once. 4 pretty good. What, 2? Scotland and Morocco's religions have not been too popular. Scotland obviously limited sort of to the British Isles. Morocco very isolated in the corner as well, especially when Spain's religion is doing well. But yeah, bit of a fight. We've got Catholicism from the Papal States in the lead in 26 cities. Buddhism then from Spain in 23. So that's Western Europe. And then moving more to Eastern Europe, you've got Confucianism from Poland in 22 cities and Eastern Orthodoxy from Byzantium in 18 cities. There we go. And we will continue because there's still 7 minutes of this episode. See, we did Info Addicts last time and we did them again today. We're just flying through the turns, obviously. Still early stages. Game's just running at a nice pace. One of the benefits of removing a lot of this territory, of course. Side benefits, it would be interesting if we did pack it with civs as well. But, you know, we can have different games. That's fine. I think you're probably going to notice me trying more weird ideas as opposed to trying to find the perfect game, as I mentioned. We'll just try things, and if it goes horribly wrong, we just move on. Don't speak about it again. France and Greece piecing out. Did not even know that was all France settling in Cornwall. England, yeah, they're not really doing much at all. I think they're literally just defending themselves constantly. But yeah, France getting that is big. France with a big portion of the channel compared to England. Could maybe eventually see a French navy get past those. But of course, England do have the exploration bonuses, so at least they'll get some good stuff out of these coastal cities. Saying that, France and Austria have just teamed up on Spain, but France will be doing all of the work. For obvious reasons, Austria's a bit far away. Milan with a Ribolt unique unit, which, my eyes don't deceive me, is some sort of Gatling gun. Even though the picture does not look like a Gatling gun, the unit itself does. So that's pretty useful. I mean, Milan has probably been the most peaceful civ since we started. I don't think they've been in any wars. They haven't lost anything or gained anything. So they're just here doing their science stuff. But yeah, they have a few of those, so they'll be very well positioned to defend their territory in northern Italy. Yeah, we'll see what the French can do here. We saw Spain obviously do very well in the end against Portugal. They got a couple of cities out of it. Defended relatively easily. We'll see if they can hold off France here, who do, of course, have the biggest army in the world. So it will be quite the test. Who is going to get Gdansk? I know Germany wants it, but it's not connected anymore. or it won't connect to their borders, so that could look quite messy. They actually have 2 more settlers. Are they also going to go? I mean, if you get all of Norway, that seems like a great idea. In theory, Norway should have been in the game. They just didn't spawn. So, yeah, if Germany just takes all of this territory, that's for free as well. Definitely gives them an advantage, assuming they can keep it from Sweden and Denmark. But if you use the mountains, could be done. The Netherlands also in trouble. I think that can't be just these 2 units. Like, surely not. I mean, if Denmark gets over here, great. But no sign they will just yet. And it looks like Poland will end up grabbing Gdansk. So yeah, that's definitely Germany's biggest threat. Poland. I think they could probably say that. They don't have a lot of units here, but they are sort of all over here. I think they could probably at least defend themselves from Austria and Belgium, but we'll see. I'm sure it will happen at some point between these 3 in sort of Western Europe. France is getting closer to taking Cordoba here, which would, I guess, at least give them more French borders as well. Kind of would make sense geographically. Byzantium declaring war on Greece. I did not foresee that, to be honest. Greece with another city in Italy as well. We'll see how they defend this, because we knew they were fighting Poland, but Byzantium's a new challenge from the east. I'd say it's pretty even though, which sadly doesn't lead to that exciting war in Civ 5. Sweden has peaced out with the Netherlands for nothing. And that leaves this war, but okay, that doesn't matter. Belgium versus the Papal States. Not so important. Germany, nope, again, doesn't matter too much. Greece does matter, but I'm not sure. Greece is now fighting a lot of people. I wish there was, like the diplomatic map mode that shows you which civs at war with which. Like, there's this one, but it's not what I mean, in terms of well, there is the filters, right? But political map, but there's not one that like shows you green for your friends, red for your enemies. That would be pretty cool in this. We don't have that, sadly. But yeah, obviously Greece now at war with everyone, pretty much all their neighbours. So that's a bit messy. I want to get rid of this. There we go. This could actually end really well if the Papal State time it right. They could end up with all of Italy, southern Italy. Maybe grab this city as well to connect to their other one. Could all go very well. And there you go, Cordoba does fall to the French, which is a shame, because obviously I'm rooting for Spain. I picked them, so oh no. But there you go, France looking good here. In the west, that biggest military coming in handy. Of course, their era may be coming to its end. The musketeers will soon be replaced, but I think you keep the bonuses, so it's not too bad. And there is more German settlers on the way, or at least one. The other one sort of not moving. Gdansk does fall to Poland, leaving just Utrecht for the Commonwealth, and someone might take one of these cities at some point. Maybe. Britain and Austria and Britain and Scotland piecing out, and okay, nothing has changed between those 2. Austria, oh, they actually, wait. Yeah, they actually did squeeze in another city up here. I thought they were going to go here, but they've just gone within the borders they already had, which is something you can do, so fair enough. Papillon v England. I don't think, apart from Scotland, you couldn't probably get a more geographically, like Morocco v Netherlands is the other equivalent. You couldn't get further away than Babylon and England. Assyria v Babylon, though, that's a bit closer. And that, I mean, the one problem is Assyria, I think they've, oh no, Byzantium, I read that wrong, sorry. I was like, yeah, in my head I was like, why are all their units here? But no, sorry, I read that completely wrong. Assyria, yeah, now Byzantium's in between a rock and a hard place. You've attacked Greece in the west, and now Assyria is going to invade you in the east. And then the Papal States also declare war on England as Greece settles Sardinia as well. They're not slowing down. There's another settler there as well. But they do have rebels, which is not really what you want. Not ideal. And Denmark did manage to capture Groningen here, so that's at least a city for them. And now they've peaced out with the Netherlands. And the Netherlands also piecing out with Belgium. Go on, Germany, you know you want to just buy this tile. Cut Denmark off. Have control. Then they're going to be asking you for open borders then. And then you just rake in the money. That's what you got to be doing. Probably won't see them do that, but they could try. Scotland, I believe Scotland go last. Yep, that is what, turn 161. That will be it for today. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.